everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video. In this one, it's a little bit different, mainly because I don't want to necessarily talk about specific content, but I want to talk to you guys about just how long is too long for some of the issues that we're dealing with. Two in particular that I've sort of like, I don't know, frustrated me a bit. So we're going to get into that a little bit and just sort of ramble on, but I really just want your opinion on this. Where are you at with it? I'm certainly talking to folks internally about this, but you know, I also get a lot of questions from the community too. So I want to know where you're at with things. And look, I'm expecting a subjective answers and comments below on this, but still run it by me and let's see where you're at. Okay, if you're new to the channel, check out Discord, all that sort of thing. Hammer down like buttons and let's get into it.
Bring me WolverThor!
All right, we're gonna get into this a little bit. I'm just gonna be playing Invasion sort of in the background. How long should we be waiting for stuff from Netmarble? I've sort of played, and I've got a cameo, obviously, that's gonna be around as well, so just hope you enjoy that. It's pulling double duty as a daddy. So what we're gonna do here is, there's two issues that are hot to trot for me. One of them was that, well, let's say both of them. One was the reward changes. So one of the changes was that they changed the rewards for first timers, right? Now, everything that I've seen or read, it talks about it was meant to be a catch-up mechanic. My issue with that is, and maybe there's no response to be given on this, frankly, and maybe I'm just being a baby about it, I don't know. But personally, you need so much fodder, and I say this a lot, but I don't know, like, you need so much fodder in this game. I don't understand why they wouldn't have done that for everybody who's played the last, 6 months or so. We're approaching a year for some people here, which is sort of crazy to think about. For some of those soft launch players, like, holy cow, I can't believe it's already been that long. But I still feel like that, I don't know, maybe Netmarble doesn't need to make an official statement or anything, but I feel like there needs to be, like, what is this really meant just for a catch-up mechanic? Like, all right, if that's a catch-up mechanic, like, what about the people who've been playing and need that same catch-up mechanic? Are you only worried about people who are going to come to your game in the future? Like, okay, I'm all for that. The games need that sort of stuff where it's like, give people a way to, you grind it out for a bit, and then after X amount of time, you basically, I don't want to say give it away, but it's a lot easier to get. And that's sort of the dynamic of these things. No issues there. That sort of is what it is. So aside from that, like, why Netmarble, haven't you said anything on this? Do you need to? I don't know. I want you guys to tell me on that, because I don't know why, but I'm just really bothered by that one. I think it's because I feel like, we have so many different things that we need in this game that one just so quickly to give it to other people for free was really just, I don't know. But even if it's a catch-up mechanic, I'm like, I'm not okay with that. So, I don't know. Let me know what you thought about it. But the one I want to talk to about a little bit more is and it's not even an exploit. I'm not going to call it an exploit. What it is there were that 10 minutes that right after the patch that people were able to get all of their stuff again through the squad rankings. If you're not familiar with it, it was some sort of bug that basically, like, all your squad ranks where, when you level up and you go from like 1 to 115 or whatever, and every time you get like 5 or 10 levels, you get a bunch of things, squad rank things, all these different, whatever rewards, that you get them again. And that all of these people got this for a second time. And I'm like, okay, now you can only get this if you were on for those 10 minutes. Now, I've seen screenshots of it. I know it exists. I know that some people that I actually trust got it. So I'm kind of like, all right, like, where's our comments on this? Like, what's going on with this, So these people who actually got some of this stuff, apparently it was quite a bit, you know what I mean? And you could easily go check through kind of what, I don't know if I can see it. I'm probably going to jump back in here for a second as well, but so I probably can't see it anymore. Yeah, I don't think there's any like, yeah, I don't think I can squad rank up. No, I don't think it was that hero level up event. So you could probably go through, it's basically all this stuff. They got all of these things again. So that's the type of thing where it's like, how fair is that? I don't love that happened, and I don't love that I haven't heard anything from Netmarble. Like, we just got that maintenance, or like the little like blog post or whatever you want to call it. I love that they do it. It's kind of a known issues. We fixed this one. We're working on this one, and we're gonna try to get this all figured out, which I love. It's like a nice transparency. It's super cool. There's plenty of other games that I know that don't do anything like that. But there are two sort of like, I guess I maybe argue 3 items. Well, 2. No, I can't argue 3. That they're doing right now that I didn't see on that list. One was the bug with the rankings that I just showed you. Like, what's going on with that? That should be a known issue. Like, what's going on? Like, are you looking into that? Like, is that, I mean, maybe it's not a known bug issue. Okay, so I guess in fairness, that list is a known bug issue. But I would like to say, like, my recommendation to Netmarble is, yes, that's a known like in-game bug issue, but in that particular case, there was a bug. While it got fixed, you should be looking into how to properly compensate or fix, you know, what happened there. Either you got to give a whole bunch of people a lot of stuff, or you've got to go retroactively like adjust some people's accounts. Like, and the longer you wait to do that stuff, I assume the harder it gets. So I'd like to see something like that on the list. There is one other thing that I'm trying to get in touch with or figure out what's going on with, and it's in Dark Zone. When you click on the map in Dark Zone, you basically can't move. Like, there's certain times where you can't move. And it's, what I mean by that is you click a spot on the map and it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't register. And I'm like, that's really annoying. Like, why is that happening? And I haven't heard, I thought it was on their blog or their little bug report or whatever you want to call it. And they just haven't. So I wonder if we skip that. Oh no, there he goes. So one, get that stuff on the report. 2, what the heck is going on with it? You know, or maybe vice versa, or swap those specific, you know, numbers. But I really want to know what is happening with that squad rank thing. You know what I mean? Like, what is up with that? That is I don't know. Like, I mentioned this in another video where I helped Half and Shane. He had a bunch of stuff saved up, and just eventually like was like, hey, I want to open all this stuff, but I want to go in the right direction. Da, da, da. 6 months of stuff, and it just still was like, it didn't do anything. And I was like, this is insane in the membrane. Like, how is this even possible? So I'm gonna keep saying it, but this video is not necessarily about that. We need more fodder. Okay, I've said that, but what I want to know is, where's the responses to this? Why have we not heard anything about this? Are we going to hear anything about this at all, ever? I mean, should I just tell people, sorry, Netmarble's never going to do anything about it? Like, I don't know, because I get asked a lot, like, you know, what's kind of going on here? Do you know anything? Have you heard anything? And I haven't, and there's nothing I can really do to make sure that, you know, I can share. And look, I'm all for, you know, patience, and, you know, I understand. I've worked in other Envoy problems, sort of been like, hey, this is what's happening with this, you know, or I can't say anything. I know how NDAs work and all that sort of thing. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, okay, yay, an alloy. But I don't know. I'm personally even getting to the point where I'm a little frustrated. And that means that I'm sure that a lot of other people are frustrated too. You know what I mean? Where it's not like I'm the most patient person in the world. I'm not, but you know, it's one of those things where it's kind of like, why has this not, you know, kind of been resolved yet? Oh, we got another buddy. We got another buddy. Look at this. Look at this guy. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. But, and so anyway, hold on, guys. Yay. We'll finish the video and then we'll go. So what we got here is a situation where I think they need to say something. I'm kind of to the point, so guys, this is way too long. So Anyway, let me know what you think. A lot of rambling just for a couple points, but I wanted to come share, maybe show some invasion too. And the kids got to play some too. Yay! Farter, I guess. Whatever that means. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Hammer down like buttons, click notification bells, all that sort of thing. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.